Hi friends, I want to talk to you about the challenges that I foresee for our union. But first, I'm actually happy to say that the state of our union is strong. We have a great contract that those of us who bargained it are very proud of. We have a membership full of latent energy and just waiting to be mobilized. We have a core of officers and stewards who have brought great innovation to this union. And we've been recruiting a whole new crop of young leaders. We have a pair of fierce organizers who fight every day for our members. Financially, we're in very good shape. You should have received a report on that just a few weeks ago. And even though we don't shy away from any necessary fight, we're not in any knockdown, drag-out, existential brawl with NYU right now. Although that could change. They could do something silly tomorrow and we would have to respond appropriately. But the real challenge that I see right now is coming from Washington, D.C. Now, I know some of you, many of you, voted for Donald Trump. I don't agree with that. But that doesn't make you a bad unionist, and I will work with you because I know whatever prompted you to do that, it wasn't because you wanted to make your own life worse. Unfortunately, many of the proposals that the president has put out there, many of the actions he's already taken, actions that he might take in the future, would do just that. We all heard about the supposed across-the-board federal financing freeze a few weeks ago. Luckily, that's tied up in the courts right now, but NYU gets a lot of money from the federal government. If that money dried up, that would be absolutely devastating to us. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I sat myself down and started reading Project 2025. I haven't finished it but there were a lot of things in there that would be terrible for us. Let me give you an example. Any university that takes money from the Chinese Communist Party will lose its accreditation. Stop being a university. Well, NYU, we've partnered with the Chinese government to open an entire university in Shanghai. We're going to be in the bullseye of that proposal. They want to severely limit the number of student visas available each year, especially to students from enemy countries. And how do they define an enemy country? China. Well, I'm sure you know, NYU has a huge number of foreign students, including many from China, many of whom pay full price, by the way. One of my stewards was saying to me just the other day that his department is probably 80% Chinese. Imagine if all of those people disappeared tomorrow. It would be devastating to the university. I don't know how the university could continue on, and that would be devastating to us. So, we're going to need to fight. Now, UCAT, mighty as it is, we're not going to be able to take down a rogue federal government all on our own. But we won't be fighting alone. I've made it my mission over the years to build alliances wherever we can find them. I helped to found CLAWS, the Coalition for Labor Action by workers and students here at NYU. Labor leaders, students, coming together for mutual aid and support. And I think we're going to need a little mutual aid and support in the coming years. I'm also calling on NYU to use all of its vast resources to fight these outrageous proposals in its own interest and in ours. I've always been vociferous about bringing UCAT's issues to our state union, NYSUT, the New York State United Teachers. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was up in Albany and I was demanding that NYSUT use its considerable resources to fight these proposals and any other outrageous proposals that might come down the pike and protect us. And if you trust me with the presidency, I will be seeking election to the NYSUT Board of Directors, and I will be taking this fight into the heart of NYSUT government. And of course, if I have to be, I'll be out on the streets, and I hope you'll join me too. So it's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a long fight. but not a hopeless one. And we should be happy to be in this fight. We should be happy warriors, because this is a righteous fight, and history will call us heroes. So let's do this, friends.